Well, good morning and welcome once again to Ed's Orchids. Now, I found a different place in the house that seems to get the light better for making these videos, so that's in the living room. So I've just put a towel on the table and brought a tray in, but what I really want to do is, it's time I got these plants out of the live moss, because they've been in there for 12 months, they've never been fed, and they've always been kept wet. So we're going to take them out and we're going to repot them. But the problem is that over here now we cannot get small bark. So what I'm having to do, I'm having to get this medium to large size bark and cut it up into little bits like that. So that's what I've been doing. Then I'll have to cut all this polystyrene up into small bits, but I'll do all that and then I'll come back to you when I've done it. Chopping this up is a bit time consuming, but we have it to do because we can't get it over here. You in the States can get exactly what you want and when you want it. I think, I'm not sure, but that's the impressions I get. But this is what we have to do over here. We have to cut up our existing bark to the size we want. But I'll not do that all the time, but what I do is cut it all up and then break little bits of polystyrene off. That's all I'm doing, and that's what I'm going to pot in to the plants that I take out of the moss. That's what I'm going to use. Anyhow, I'll get all this ready and come back to you. Well, after chopping all this up and getting it like this, but it's probably take me half an hour for one plant, but I've got a lot to do, so we'll just do this one and tell you what's in this medium I'm going to use. And it's, as I said, it's some of the bark cut up in little pieces. We've got perlite in, large perlite, little bits of sphagnum moss, polystyrene little chips, and some charcoal. So that should do, I'm hoping, because if it does okay, I'll put all these in before spring comes probably, and hopefully I'll see some improvement in my plants. But the thing to do now is to remove these from the live moss and see what the roots are like. Well, none of these are labelled, so I don't know what they are, so we'll take this one out. Just in slightly. And this had roots. It's got one or two there, but all these are saturated now and they've died. So we'll have to put that into a new bark and see if we can save that one. This one, that's got some nice roots, all living, and a new little growth here. So this should do better, being planted up properly. Put them on one side. There's only two in there. I think I've taken one or two out Masdevallias to just to see how they are, and I've repotted those, but I'll have to repot them again, I think. This is a Arangis. Grown a new leaf here, and it's grown a new root there, so this would be better, I think, if I planted this one up as well, or if I tied it to a piece of bark and mounted it, but we'll see what we're going to do with that in a bit. This is the thing I just threw on, nothing's happened to it, so we'll give up on that one. And then there's a Masdevallia. Let's have a look. Oh, this is Wow, this is holding a lot of live moss. There must be a lot of dead roots on here as well. There's a stake in there we have to take out. That's better. Yep, this has got some nice roots on it. One or two dead ones which will all be cut off, but quite pleased with that one, and this should do much better when I've repotted it. I think this will be the first one I do into that stuff I've just made, and there's a little new growth coming up here. So that's good, doing fine. So that's what we'll do. We'll put these on one side now, they're not being used, and continue with potting one up. With this moss is that I'll cut it all up into little pieces and start a fresh lot going. I have a fresh lot going and it's in the greenhouse, and in fact I haven't looked at that for a bit, so I'll go down and have a look, see what it's doing. Well, yep, we're looking at this now. We're taking the top off and this one's doing okay. Nothing spectacular, but it's growing. I think we'll take the tops off them now. They've been on for, I don't know, a few months, and we'll have a look at this one. Oh, that's doing really nice. All the new growths coming up, all new heads on them, that's what you can see. So that's going to fill the pot in no time. Take the top off the last one and have a look at this. And that's doing just as well, if not better, than the one I've just shown you. So that's growing really nice. So I'm quite happy with these three, and what I need to do is put them in a bigger tray, I think, and just let them get on with it. And then I can have a nice big area of live moss to put some plants in if they're not doing well. Well, we've got a nice little pot here for this Mazdavellia. I think its size is fine for that, yep. So we'll just put some in, we'll not put any crocks at the bottom. We'll put that in there and we'll hold, excuse me, oh dear. We'll hold the Mazdavellia till its proper height, and we don't want to really bury all of the ground. In fact, I do like all this this small stuff I've cut up, so we'll just tap it away. Make sure everything gets between the roots. And I can feel like I'm developing a cough for some reason. Excuse me. We just want to keep the new growths slightly above the media. Just a bit like that. Yeah, that's good. So that one's that done, and that looks okay to me. That gives it plenty of room to grow. So that should be alright for at least 12 months. Thing that's left for me to do now is start cutting up some more bark. Cut away in small pieces. Until I've got enough for doing another one. Well, I've potted them all up now, a lot of chopping up and putting things together and mixing things up, but they're all done now, and I hope they'll do very well now. I think we'll have I'll keep these 4 on one side, I think, and we'll have a look, see how they're going on in May. I'll just number them 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think that's the best thing to do, because I haven't got the proper names for them, although this one I think is a Mr. Cedar, I think, but we'll find out shortly. I think if it grows. If it doesn't grow, we'll never find out what its name is, will we? So my next job, I think, is to mix a load of fertiliser to my own mix, and then I'm going to soak the cattleys in it for a bit. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye.